Released in 1965 as a double A-side with We Can Work It Out, the Beatles' Day Tripper stands as one of the band's first playful steps into double entendre and social commentary. On the surface, it's a catchy, riff-driven pop song, bursting with energy, wit, and that unforgettable guitar lick. But underneath the single lies a sly message about superficiality, commitment, and perhaps even counterculture experimentation. John Lennon was the main force behind Day Tripper, though. Like many Beatles songs, it's credited to Lennon-McCartney. He described it as a song about someone who was all show and no go. The term day tripper in British slang referred to someone who dabbled, someone who took a short excursion without going the full distance. Lennon used it to mock people who claimed to live freely or spiritually enlightened lives, but only did so part-time. It's both a jab at posers in the emerging hippie scene and a cheeky reference to casual relationships or drug users who only tripped occasionally. Musically, the song marked a turning point. That iconic opening riff, one of the most recognizable in rock history, gave Day Tripper a bluesy, almost proto-hard rock edge. It demonstrated how the Beatles were fusing their pop instincts with deeper grooves and grittier textures, foreshadowing the heavier sound that would dominate late 1960s rock. Lyrically, Day Tripper walks the line between flirtation and frustration. Lennon's tongue-in-cheek delivery, tried to please her, she only played one-night stands, reveals a subtle critique of emotional and sexual superficiality. It's a song about someone who talks a big game but never dives in fully, a theme that resonated with Lennon's own cynicism and sense of humor. Though written in the height of Beatlemania, Day Tripper already hints at the more mature, ironic songwriting that would define Rubber Soul and Revolver. It's part satire, part self-reflection, wrapped in a riff so infectious it helped define the very sound of the British invasion. In short, Day Tripper is classic Beatles, catchy enough to fill a dance floor, clever enough to start an argument, and bold enough to hide a little truth beneath every line.